What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the new Puma Tracks 3150 TBSS. And right over here next to the Puma Tracks, we actually have the Puma 337 BH. These two models, they're pretty similar, which earlier this year we actually did do a video over the 337 BH. Now we're focusing on the 3150, and let's go ahead and explore this new model line that Forest River has released, and let's actually show you guys the differences between the Puma Tracks and the regular Pumas. All right guys, so we're now on the inside of the 3150, and if you guys actually remember, the 337 I did a video on during our dog days of summer because I thought it was a great unit that would be good for people who own dogs. And honestly, the floor plans are very similar, so I'd honestly say the same thing about this one as well. So let me go ahead and pop up the floor plans so you guys can take a look for yourselves to see just how similar these floor plans actually are. So for the 3150, we do have a fully enclosed and heated underbelly, and the rear wall and roof are fully laminated, which is also going to help you kind of get that extra durability with the Puma Tracks. So now let's kind of compare them side by side here. Obviously the exteriors, the graphics, they're different. Let me know which one you guys actually like better. I think I like the Tracks better, but I may just be saying that because it's new and it's not something I'm used to seeing yet. But anyways, the 3150 compared to the 337 is actually 3 inches shorter. The 3150 is 36 feet and 10 inches. The 3150 is also 710 pounds lighter. So yeah, that kind of gives you, saves you a little bit of extra weight. It also has 190 more pounds of cargo capacity than compared to the 337. The freshwater and blackwater tank capacities are pretty similar side by side. They both, I think, are around 35 to 40 gallons, but the 3150 has a 76 gallon tank for the gray water, whereas the 337 only has a 35 gallon. So that's a huge difference. There's also a solar panel on this model as well. There's not a solar panel on the 337. So yeah, the hitch on this camper, the 3150, actually weighs 110 more pounds than the one on the 337. So the one on this model is 880 pounds for the hitch. And I would say if you guys really value exterior storage, the 337 does have a few more compartments on the exterior storage aspect as well. So let's actually fully look at this floor plan, and I'll actually highlight a few extra differences, small, minute differences between the floor plans. Let's start here at the entrance. So at the entrance, we have our control panel. Controls the lights, your water pump, water heater, awning, I mean pretty much everything, exterior lights. So that's pretty nice. Obviously that's very typical for what you're gonna find in all campers. They're typically always right at the entrance there. So like I said, this is a split bunk room setup. So here we've got a bunk mat, also a little bit of storage there as well, and a nice little TV backer. And then what is cool about this I guess, model is the stair steps. So this is a little different from the 337, but you get a step that lifts up with some storage, and then this step here does not, but you do get 2 drawers as well. Then you're also going to get a little t-shirt rack there and kind of a little bit of flat surface space there. So let's take a look at the other bunk, and then as you can see, this is kind of what I meant by the split bunk. So yeah, I personally think if you have a dog and you really kind of want a designated area for them, this would be a great spot. It's low here. They could chill out on this bunk. This bunk is also bigger than the other one that we just looked at. It also does have a little bit of shelving space and a TV backer with the 2 drawers. Also, if you're a little bit of a larger human being, meaning not a kid, I would recommend this bunk over the last one, just because the t-shirt closets can actually fit, you know, adult size t-shirts. So here we have our theater seating. So these do recline. You do get 2 cup holders, some storage there. Then this does not pull down, but yeah. Then we've got the dinette, a little bit of storage underneath here on both sides. Does convert into a bed as well. So if you guys can remember, one thing about the 337 is when you walk in, there's a closet right here, a nice little walk-in pantry, which is pretty cool. So this unit does not have that, but it does have the large entertainment center with a little bit of cabinet space above here, store remotes in there. But instead, with this camper, instead of that walk-in pantry, this has a hidden pantry behind here. You just pull, this comes out, and then you've got all that space for a pantry. And mind you, compared to the 337, this pantry is bigger. Even though it's not a walk-in pantry, it definitely can hold a lot more food than that smaller walk-in pantry on the 337. And guys, I will have the 337 video linked below if you guys have not taken a look at that. Very nice, smooth, rolling freezer. If you guys have ever had a camper with the drawer pull out freezers, you guys know they can be a little wonky and they're not that smooth on the tracks. This one, very smooth. So this camper, guys, it does sleep 7 people, and it does have 1 slide out. Three burner cooktop. Unique Envision microwave. Not used to seeing an Envision one. And I will say the only difference between the kitchen spaces is that instead of having this L-shape countertop, it has more of an angle countertop going across. Not a huge difference, but another small difference in the floor plans. A lot of space there below the sink. Decent amount of drawer space. Up above here, get a nice amount of cabinet space. Alright guys, let's hit the bathrooms. The bathrooms are actually slightly different, not by a whole lot, but the shower is much bigger in this camper versus the 337. So In this camper, I believe you get a 30 by 48 inch shower. It does also have a seat and 2 shelves. And in the 337BH, the shower I believe is a 34 by 34 inch shower. Now, the reason the shower is smaller is the shower kind of takes up this space, and then you get a linen closet right here. But they actually went ahead and moved the linen closet here, and then you actually have that prep here below for a single standalone unit. There's our foot flush toilet, and then a lot of white going on, which is pretty neat. Gives it a little bit of a modern look. That white kind of dark gray to black feature does give it a nice modern vibe. Got a little shelf here, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, guys, that kind of covers the bathroom. And then into the bedroom here, pretty nice bedroom. I believe this is a queen size bed. But what's pretty cool is each side has equal amounts of storage. Now, this 3150 is dual entry, so it does have 2 entries, one here to the bedroom, one to the other side as well, the one that we came in. And so yeah, that's the exact same as the 337. Nice long drawer there, nice space there as well. Pretty deep storage there. Now let me do some climbing here. Nice shelf, and then also have access to storage down there. Oh, guys, that took a lot of effort for me to show you that, so please like this video. All right, guys, so I think that covers the inside of this floor plan. Let me show you a few of the features on the outside. All right, so we are now on the outside of this 3150, and I will first focus here on this full pass-through storage. So you are going to get the griddle with this camper, but if you guys remember, the 337 has a whole dedicated storage compartment with a mini fridge and a griddle. So for this one, you're only going to get the griddle, so you are going to have at least one nice exterior kind of cooking mechanism. But this storage here in the front pass-through is much bigger than the 337, and as you can see, the camper right there is the 337. So I mean, just I feel like with this angle you can tell it's much bigger. But you also get these nice little different compartments in there on either side if you guys want to store something there. Now heading around here, this is going to be your only other big storage compartment on this unit, and this would be under the stairs of that first half of the bunk, of the split bunk room that we looked at. So yeah, guys, that's going to cover it for this Puma Tracks 3150. This is a 2026 model. I did forget to mention that. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know how you think it stacks up against the 337, what you like better, and what you think of the Puma Tracks line that Forest River has released. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.